I think I'm live. I don't know. It's been so long since I've gone live. Not really sure what I'm doing here. Let's see. I think I can. I'm trying out EvMux. So, brand new time, first time in here. You can see the disaster behind me. I'm going to try to get to my videos.
I don't know if you want to use this, but you got to put a battery in, then you got to screw the lid back on.
Okay, I'll try. I'm live. Say hello to everybody. I don't know if there's anybody here, but I'm live. I'm trying to find it on my studio.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the people.
Hi, people.
That's my Dave. So yeah, I can't see the chat in here. Oh, I have a comment. Oh, I can see them. Hi, Deanna. Good to see you. I'm just figuring this out. So, oh, and hi, Dave. You're the people at the moment? Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I have a big announcement that I'm going to make at some point or another here. Oh, and look at that. It is live. It is public. Monetization is off. That's fabulous. That means nobody has to listen to any ads. Not that that really makes any kind of a difference in my world, because I think in 2025, I have made, drum roll, please, drum roll. I have made $100. I made $100 this year. Oh, let's mute that. Hi, Misha. Yes, that is going to be my big announcement. We are actually moving much sooner than we thought we were going to be moving. We are actually, we've got our houses listed up for sale now, and we have booked the movers. They are going to be here on the 2nd of January, and we plan to be back in Newport, Oregon by the 5th. We're going to take our sweet time going down there. Just because, Mom is older and we don't want to be stressing her out or wearing her out on our travel. So we're planning to only travel maybe 4 or 5 hours a day. Beautiful drive. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going all the way down the coast you go from Port Angeles to Forks and then south. Yeah. We've thought about that because Oregon is a little bit or a lot to the left, hoping that we can make some changes in that because there are a lot more people in Oregon who are becoming aware of the gobbledygook that's going around in Oregon in particular, and it is becoming a little more conservative. So hopefully we can add to that and bring that over. But I'll tell you what, any state, except maybe California, is better than Canada, quite frankly, in my opinion and in my husband's opinion and in my mother's opinion. Just don't tell Canada that because they'll be very upset with us. Yes, that is a good sign. It is a good sign. I've been watching. There's talk about them putting an ice facility in Newport, which I think is a fabulous idea. I know from when I lived there before, there are a lot of illegal immigrants in that area working the fish plants and stuff, which, as somebody who is now legally immigrating to the United States for the third time, I've done this before. I've done this. I've done it legally every single time. It's time consuming. It can be expensive, but it's worth it in the end. Absolutely. And so they do need more ice facilities. I agree. And having one right on the coast in Oregon is a great idea because there's people coming in and out of there all the time on those fishing boats. So yeah, that is my big announcement. Da, 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 da. So all four of you who are here, only two that are chatting, but I appreciate that. Yeah. So I don't know, what else should I talk about? We're not packing everything ourselves, so that's kind of a nice thing. We're getting the movers to come in and do all the packing for us. Because we're crossing the border, you have to do a whole inventory thing, so everything has to be inventoried. Um, we did that ourselves when we came up here the first time, and yeah, it was a headache. So we decided to just, we're 12 years older now than we were when we came here the first time. And so we're going to let the movers do it this time. So we just have to go through our stuff and get rid of what we don't want. Oh, and here's something that broke my heart. Hi, Spitfire. Good to see you. Yeah, anywhere you are near the ports, they're going to be full of yeah, they come in and out. Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to tell you something exciting, and now I totally blew it out of my mind. It's completely gone now. Sure, it'll come back to me. Oh, something that totally broke my heart. I cannot take across the border, and this is an FDA thing, any of my home canned or home freeze dried foods. None of them. So I did a little video clip. It's still on my phone. I'll upload it and do something with it one of these days. But showing all of the stuff that I have that, yeah, because it's home canned, right? It's just like the same thing. The food banks can't take it because it's home canned. So yeah, it is ridiculous, but it's an FDA thing, and so it's not even the movers. The movers won't take anything liquid, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Means we have to get rid of all of our cleaning supplies, all of our liquid cleaning supplies, and all that. We can pack a few things ourselves if we want to, but then anything we pack ourselves is not insured. So there's that, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, I was so sad. I have to get rid of all of my grape jelly. I even had grape juice that I was saving to make more jelly when I ran out because I have so much grape jelly. It's just not even funny. And salsa coming out my ears, and sweet peppers and tomatoes. Oh my gosh, all of the beautiful, beautiful tomatoes I canned this year. I could just cry. Anyway, it's going to a good cause. We have a friend who has a friend who works directly with the homeless people in a nearby town, and she is not bound by the same constrictions that your formal food banks are bound by. So she will be able to give this stuff out directly to people that can use it and who need it. So, oh, that's interesting. What about original packaging, Misha? Did they let you have stuff in original packaging? Like I've got cake mixes and stuff that. Yeah, I totally agree. It's definitely time to get out of here. No, our movers have said it's fine to bring the as long as it's commercially packaged. So they're maybe not quite as strict as what the Army is or the military. So yeah, we've already had them out, and they've done a look around and told us what we couldn't take, and they said anything that is commercially packaged is fine as long as it's not a liquid. All of my oils, oh my gosh, I've been making soap like crazy because I can't take my oils with me. So yeah, I've already made 3 batches of soap, and I'm going to make at least one more. Hopefully that should use up just about everything. and then we can use up the rest of it in the next month or so. Yeah, so there's all that news. So I know it's been, can't fit those in the car. Well, Mom has quite a bit of equipment that we need to take with us. She's got a portable toilet riser, so she's able to get up and out. I did get her accessible rooms for most of the way down there, but there's at least one where we're probably going to need to have the toilet riser in there for her so she can get up and out and about. And then plus there's her, well, we actually are getting a little fold up transport chair for her for the trip, and then we'll have her small little walker. But yeah, we've got the two cats as well, plus our stuff that needs to go in the cars. We do have two cars. Dave will drive one and I will drive the other one. But yeah, there's other stuff we're going to have to put in the car that we will, as much as we can. We'll fill up the cars as much as we can. But yeah, we got to be concerned about Mom and her equipment and that kind of stuff. And one of our cars is pretty small. It's just an Impreza. So the Forester is a little bit bigger, but neither one of them are real big. Yeah, exciting though. I'm super excited that we're leaving. Yeah, my essential oils, I asked her about all my soap making stuff, and she said I would just leave it and let them pack it. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my essential oils and I'm going to wrap them in like some padding, and then I'm going to vacuum seal them into, well, I'm just going to vacuum seal them into little vacuum sealable bags. And then if they won't take them, it will go into, I'm sure I'm going to have at least one tote that, yeah, under the seat or in the door if they won't take it, for sure. For sure. Like there's spots, like, and essential oils don't take up that much room, right? So, well, I don't know, I have a bunch, so. Yeah, all my home infused oils I can't take with me. So luckily I have somebody who's going to take those. Yeah, the door has a spot. I have a little console spot. I mean, we'll have some room in the cars. We just got to be mindful that we're going to be, well, we won't be living in them, but we will basically be in them for about 4 days. So I know, it's awful. Spitfire. I was so sad that I can't take all the work that I've done over the years, canning and freeze drying, and but I'll just have to start all over again. It's just not right. That's the FDA for you, I guess. They don't want you doing stuff. Yeah. I guess it's because it could be contaminated. Because I made it in my home kitchen instead of in a. Yeah, I will be playing Tetris. That's exactly going to be it. As long as there's, because we're stopping several times. We'll be stopping in Port Angeles, and then we'll be stopping in Astoria, and then we'll hit Newport the third day of travel. Yeah. Yeah, it's, the best thing I could think to do with it was trying to find some way to get it to people who actually need it. And they can't take it at the food banks. So I don't really know anybody. As you know, I kind of live in my own little world, Lorrie's world, in fact, and I don't get out of it very much. But yeah, I was really glad that we were able to find somebody who's going to be able to take it and hand it out to people who need it. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it too, Dee. Not that we didn't move a whole lot when I was a kid, but I think I moved out when I was 16. I got my first place when I was 16 and moved quite regularly after that. I have a list of all the places that I've lived, and it's fairly long. Some of them I lived in more than once, but not all of them. But yeah, so I learned how to pack pretty good. But I don't have to pack this time. I just get to unpack. We decided, well, I decided that I didn't want them unpacking my stuff. Um, I would rather unpack it myself and put it where I want it, and especially since we're downsizing. Gosh, we're downsizing about 700 square feet. So we have been getting rid of stuff for sure. All kinds of stuff. The big difference is the house down there has got a 2-car garage, which I don't think it's not included in the square footage. So I'll give Dave a nice workshop and extra storage and stuff. Yeah. So I guess that's it. I should probably get back to work. I just wanted to try this out and put out this announcement for everybody to let them know that, yay, we're moving. And I will be documenting some of it, including some of the information about migrating from one country to another. Hey, Jan, good to see you. Nisi! Hello, my dear. You caught me. I was just going to sign off, but I guess I'll stay for a minute or two now. We've had a couple more people pop in. I made my big announcement already, but we're moving, Nisi. We're moving. We're moving. We're leaving the country the 3rd of January. That is our plan, and I'm thinking it's coinciding with God's plan because we weren't planning on moving this soon. We were planning to wait till June, but our renters, Oregon, yes, moving to Oregon, moving to the Oregon coast, about 4 blocks from the ocean. Yay! It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yes. So, but yeah, our renters bought a house and have given their notice. So we have listed our house and we have booked the movers. And yes, road trip coming up. Me and Meemaw. Dave will be in the other car. So, but here's something else. This is a really sad thing, Nisi. All of my home canned foods, all of my home freeze dried foods, I can't take them with me. I can't. I can't take them with me. The FDA will not allow it. Yes, I can start over, and there is definitely a lot of rain in Oregon. I'm hoping to have a greenhouse because we're right on the coast, and so when it gets hot over in the valley, it pulls the fog into the coast, and we're right in that fog line. So yeah, I know, crazy, right? But so yeah, we've got everything booked all the way down. We've got our hotels booked. We've got our ferry booked. We've got the movers booked. The house is for sale. Know anybody who wants to move to Vancouver Island? Anyone? Yeah, I can start all over. Oh, I might even be able to have a garden next year, which I was thinking I wouldn't be able to have a garden at all because of when we were going to be moving. We were going to be moving in, May, June, not January. So I don't know that I'll be able to pick the sunniest spot, but I can at least throw a few pots out. Nothing else. I know. So that's kind of exciting. Of course, I have to get seeds. I couldn't take all my seeds. I couldn't take any of my seeds. Actually, I looked at some other stuff and it said that I probably could have taken my garden seeds, But it's too late now because I've given them all away. People will send me seeds, yes. That is so true, Wendy. I think it is Wendy, right? FDA doesn't trust what we cook in our own kitchens, and we don't trust them with our food in the stores. Yeah, all the chemicals. I totally agree with that. But yes, I know people have already volunteered to send me seeds. So, hey, Eric, good to see you. I just popped on for a quick live to let people know that we're moving in January. We're heading back to the U.S. Dave and Mima can't wait. They are very excited about it. Very, very excited. And I wanted to try this Evmux. Oh, I can see I can play with a little. I didn't really play with much of anything, so I do need to play with the branding and stuff. Oh, let's go back to comments. Weird stuff in here. It's different. It's quite different. Well, I don't know. It's quite different from StreamYard, which I'm used to. Yes, we're coming back home. We can't wait. Sooner than we thought, but you know, when God makes the plans for you, you do what He wants. You know, we agreed when we gave our renters notice. We wanted to give them lots of notice so that they knew well and ahead of time that we weren't going to be renewing their lease after May. Well, they asked us if they could start looking for a house right away and buy something if they wanted to, and we agreed to not penalize them if they left early. And there wasn't really much that was keeping us here. You know, there was nothing. We had to get the electric done, which we did. And that was really the only thing holding us back from listing. So now we're listed. Now we need somebody to buy it, but we're going to leave it. We would rather have this house up here empty than our house in Oregon empty. Our house in Oregon is a little more remote. The neighbors, you know, it's very, very, very treed in where we're at. It's forest land right behind us, and yeah. So, and whereas this is in a mobile home park where we've got neighbors on all sides, plus we've got friends who will, you know, keep an eye on stuff. And anyway, we just wanted to get back to the U.S. of A. So the fact that they wanted to move out early was fantastic news for us. It has stressed Dave out a bit. He, you know, he always looks at every worry that could ever happen. Yeah, we're super excited. I'm super excited. Dave is stressed, which means he's excited. And Mom, I guess she's just coming along for the ride. I'm pretty sure she's excited too, but she doesn't really say a whole lot. I guess I make all the decisions for her. Maybe I should give her more say. But yeah, Dave worries about everything. I know, Eric. I was just saying I might actually be able to have a garden this year. I will tell him that, Misha. I can just imagine what he will say. Yeah, I know that for sure I'll be able to at least put out a few buckets of things to grow. I don't know that I'll have my full garden in yet. I'm gonna have to probably. Like, I want raised beds again. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not about to go getting down on my hands and knees and dig around on stuff. That's just not gonna happen. So I need raised beds, and then I think I also want a fairly large greenhouse. I mean, of course, we're limited to the size of our yard, but I'd like to get a substantial greenhouse, uh, just because of the fact we're in a fog zone. So yeah, it would be great. I'd be able to grow all year round probably, in my greenhouse. I might even throw a little heater in there so I can really grow. Yeah, no fear about that, Eric. I won't be growing beets or Brussels sprouts. Although I actually do usually grow a couple of beets every year just because I like to dry them. I like to dry them and put them in my teas. And yes, I did hear about Campbell Soups. The head guy on Campbell Soups who says he won't even eat it because it's like got what 3D printed meat in it and crap. How crazy was that? I heard about that. Campbell's, that was crazy. Dirt. Yes, they taste like dirt. I don't like dirt, but I like it in my tea. I don't know why that is. I think the pieces that I get must be small enough that I don't get the dirt taste from them. Although I've had a few bigger chunks get into my tea mix, and yeah, and I saw that they're trying to deny it now, but you know, sometimes the truth comes out. Well, my friends, we are coming up on a half an hour, and so I am going to say goodbye and thank you for coming in to hang out with me for a little bit. I will be around more often. Now that I have something to share, I'll probably be back on my channel again. Um, yeah, exactly, Dee. They can deny it, but it was said, and you can't ever unhear it. It's like you can't unsee the things you see, even though they tell you that they didn't happen. Anyway, I love you all. I might see some of you over at Jesse and Lisa's later today if I don't get sidetracked with packing and not packing, but sorting. I hope to see you all again soon. Take good care of yourselves. Bye now.